Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Today's a good day, praise God. Okay, so today what I'm going to be making is a flower pot person, a little shelf sitter. I'm making this gift for my mother-in-law, so I hope she likes it. So what we're going to be using today is going to be some flower pots from Dollar Tree. These are the bigger sized flower pots, and we're going to need 2 of those. We're also going to need 4 of the smaller flower pots, the terracotta. I think they're terracotta pots, excuse me. So we're also going to be using a paintbrush here, some paint, well, no, we don't use the painter's tape after all. I cut some stars out on my Cricut, so we're going to be using those. There's my paintbrush, something to put our paint in, of course, and this jute rope, or jute cord, and that comes from Walmart. It's probably about $4 or so it's really not too expensive. We're also going to be using some Waverly chalk paint in white, some red crimson, that's Waverly also, and this, I think this is Admiral Blue, and that's going to be from Apple Barrel Paints. So, 3 styrofoam balls. Sorry, this is my first voiceover. Okay, so we're just going to shake this up, and I guess just set it to the side. What are we doing here? Okay, well, anyway, eventually I put it in the little bowl. Oh, yes, these flower pots, they have a smaller hole on them. You see that one there? It has a smaller hole. So what I did is, to make the hole bigger, I took my scissors, just pretend that this paintbrush is going to be my scissors, and I put the scissor in there and I just twirled it around a little bit, and that was able to break off some of the clay to make the hole bigger so our jute cord could fit in there. Oh, look, there I am. Now I'm putting the paint in there. So I think that was enough right there to cover the whole surface. So now I'm getting my dirty paper towel, which I refuse to throw because it can still work. And now we're going to take our paint, and in one direction we are going to start painting our terracotta pots. You'll want to go in one direction, and just to keep your paint flow. Keep it all going in one direction. It'll look nicer, I promise. So I went ahead and painted all of the flower pots. See these little red ones? Those are the small red ones. And I painted white stripes on them. That's where I was going to use the painter's tape, and I got frustrated, truth be told, and I didn't use them. I just went freehand on them. So, excuse me. Now, I'm doing something with my hands. Oh, yes. Okay, so right now we are going to attach the 2 larger pots together. And you're going to need some E6000 and some quick grip. I didn't use hot glue on the pots at all, except for the beads at the end, and you'll see. So I'm just going here and there with the E6000, and then I'll go in with the quick fix and get the spots that I did not get with the E6000. You don't want to mix your adhesives because it doesn't react right. So yeah, you just go with the quick grip on the spots that don't have the E6000 on it, and just set this pot standing up. The other one's going to be facing down. This one's going to be facing up. And clean up your gooey mess, and then I'm just going to take a bottle of paint and stick it right in there and set it off to the side. Okay, so that's good and dry. So this one I had to paint a different color because I forgot that's going to be her face, and she can't have a blue face. So that's exactly what I did. Okay, so now I'm taking the the stars that I cut out on the Cricut machine, and I'm going to attach those to the blue part of to the blue flower pot, I'm sorry. So, yeah, just wherever you want them. It doesn't have to be any specific way, just however you want them. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of these stars on. And boom, that part's done. Okay, so now I'm going to take some Sharpie paint markers. I got these from Sam's Club, and I'm going to attempt to do her face. I am not good at faces. So, well, she comes out cute, I promise. See, look at her. Her eyes are crooked, but it's okay. It's okay. So now, I'm taking some twine, some of the jute rope, and these beads. These beads I got from Hobby Lobby. They were 90% off because they were St. Patrick's Day. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut off the tassel at the bottom, pull the beads that I want, and set the rest off to the side. I can't find my scissors. There they are. Sorry, I'm out of frame on that one. But see, look, there's a little tassel. So we're going to just set that off to the side, pick out our beads. And you don't need any particular color because you're not going to see those beads. They're just going to help hold up the flower pots. Okay, so I'm taking some painter's tape and I'm putting it at the tip of the jute rope so I can easily feed it through the cup and the bead. Okay, there you go. See, and then you'll that serves a purpose, I promise. The bead will get stuck right in there, and it will hold it together. So I tied 3 knots in that, and now I'm cutting off the blue painter's tape, just so I can make sure it's gonna stay in there. Later on, I do go and I glue the top of the bead so it kind of just stays right there. And now just get enough the jute rope to wrap around her neck, and then enough to put the other little flower pot through to make her other arm, if that makes any sense at all. If it doesn't, I'm sorry, but you can see what I'm doing here. So here I go again with that. I push it through the little pot, and now I'm pushing it through the little bead. And there you go. Now, I've never made one of these, so it's kind of, the video is kind of wonky, but that's okay. So here I am. I'm going in with some hot glue, and I'm going to glue down the rope to itself so that way it stays and your flower pots don't go everywhere. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but like I said, I haven't made one of these before. This is my very first one. Okay. See, she's coming together already. I don't know how many times I'm going to pick it up. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting till I'm done. Okay, and some more glue. Okay, you see that right there, how I'm shaking? I was feeling fine that day. I don't know what was wrong with my arms, but I was really shaky. And this was, I made this the day before Memorial Day? No, the day of Memorial Day. That's what it was. And I went down to the cemetery with my dad to go and clean my grandmother's and my aunt's gravesite. And I took my husband's weed whacker, and I think that's why I was so shaky. Okay, so now I'm taking some ribbon. I'm going to fold it 3 times and wrap it around the jute cord. And then I'll take some hot glue and I'll glue the ribbon onto the cord. And I wasn't planning on doing that, but I thought it looked cute, and it was easy to adhere together since it won't be directly on the flower pot. See, look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I'm just going to glue that, push it over, and then I'm going to glue the other side, set it in place, and wait for it to set up. If you can hear my hound dog, I am so sorry. She's going crazy out there. Okay, so now we have her face, her dress, and her arms done. Now we're going to start on the legs here. So you're just going to do the same thing. You're going to measure out how much you're going to need, and I don't measure most of the time with a ruler or anything. I kind of just put it against the project that I'm working on, and I guess that's how I figure out my measurements, which is why most of my projects come out wonky. Okay, so anyway, here we go. I'm taking a little piece of tape that I had there on the table, and I'm just going to do the same thing. Roll it on around the edge, the tip of the rope, and I'm going to do the same thing, push it through the flower pot and push it through the bead. So yeah, some of the beads they have a smaller hole, and some of them are fine. This one gave me some problems. So, oh my gosh, did I just do that? Did you see that? I just pulled it with my teeth. I didn't even realize I did that. It's a good thing I'm taking off the tip of that. So yeah, anyway, tie it in 3 knots, and then you could cut off the blue painter's tape, which you now just pulled through with your teeth, because we have no reason why, just because. So okay, 1, 2, and 3 knots. Gosh, Gracie's loud today. I'm so sorry. I'm home. I'm not at the craft room, so a little disclaimer, if you hear kids' voices, my kids are home. My dog's having a fit. But this is real. This is real life, so and it is what it is, and I do apologize for it, though. Okay, so here, not sure what I'm doing here. What am I doing? Why didn't I edit this part out? I'm sorry. Oh, okay. All right, so now we're going to get the 2 legs going. And did I put the other bead in there? I surely did. Okay, so just put those in through there, just like you did the arms, and then we're going to push through, get those together, and we're going to push those through the bottom of the bottom flower pot, like up her dress, I guess. And I'm sorry, I go out of frame here, but I was having a really difficult time at this point, so I had to keep pulling the project closer to me to try it. I don't know what I was trying to do, if I was going to get more hold on it, or... But oh, look at her peeking. I see you. Okay. No more being weird. Okay, and here we go. Let's see here. I think I show here exactly how it's going. I hope so. All right. Okay, yeah, there you go. See? And there's the top of the tape. So you pull those together on how, just as much as you want the little legs to dangle. I think I should have done her legs more, because when I gave this to my mother-in-law, she kind of sat a little short. Like her bottom part was a little too close to the edge, but she liked it. Okay, I'm going to pull that through. See right here, there's the struggle. And sometimes I leave the struggle in here so you know, this isn't just a 14-15 minute video. This video took me pretty much all day to do, and then I came back the next day and finished it off. So, yeah, now you see her little legs. She's so cute. And then right here, I am... Woo! Just kidding. You... look at me. That scared me even then. Okay, so here, right here, I had some red, white, and blue mesh. I wasn't sure. I didn't have small enough flowers to put in her hair. So you could do flowers and stick it into the foam. I just stuck some foam down there, and I used red, white, and blue mesh. She kind of looks like a little clown, but it's okay. She's cute. Hold that in there and just press. There you go. And that's pretty much it. I do want to say thank you very much to all my subscribers for sticking around. God bless you. Thank you very much for everything. I hope you have a wonderful day, a blessed week, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.